Hello everybody and welcome back to Real Talk with Mickey D, episode number 7. Now I just wanted to say a massive thank you for everyone who's been jumping on, subscribing, becoming a part of the channel and letting me know, what you think about the show below. So really appreciate everyone who's jumped on so far. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Alright, jumping right into it. Today's topic is how to start a business with limited funding. Okay, now this one was sent in from someone who started becoming, a person I got to know through my TikTok influence there, and then has stemmed into, becoming essentially a business client. Now, what we're talking about here is how do we form a lean business model that allows you to grow and then bring more cash flow in so you can grow. It's called bootstrapping. Being able to grow a sustainable business from day one, reinvesting the funds so you can grow and grow and grow. That's how we do it. Really cool. All right. Now, when you start a business, you play off two things when it comes to expense. You've got time or you've got money. So when you start a business, essentially you've got to play off these things and understand, what's more of an asset to you, what you've got more of, what you can play with. If you need to get things off the ground quicker, you're going to have to spend a little bit more money. But if you're willing to invest your time, you can spend less money. So that's always something to play off in your head. What can you do that's going to minimize cost? Even if it's going to take you a bit longer than a professional doing it, how can you save money there? Now let's bring this back to the bare bones of what business is. Business has 3 main ingredients. All right, I'm not saying that there's not more out there. I'm not saying that business isn't complex. It is complex as hell. I've learned that a lot of what happens in business is in the details, and you need to understand the details to move into a business. But keeping this as a very primitive model, so it makes sense to everyone about how we can start a business with limited funding, let's knock it down to 3 essential elements. Now, number 1 is awareness and attention. This is marketing. Okay. Now, when it comes to time versus money, time, you could spend money organically growing platforms. There's lots of amazing platforms out there. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok even, depending on where your niche is, you can spend, organically doing things there. Or you can spend more money to do it quickly using paid marketing. So that's time versus money there. Okay. Number 2 is product. Now, product development, choosing a product. Now, sometimes this becomes very easy. If you're in kind of a market of drop shipping and that kind of thing, it becomes easy. You find a product, you go, all right, that's a product for me. Looks good, it's got good reviews, chuck it on a website, you're done. Then, awareness and marketing are the main elements there. But some people have products that, take a lot more time to develop. Maybe you have a service-based business where you essentially had to create the framework for the product. Okay, all service-based businesses generally have a structure of how they do things. Anything from their onboarding process to their actual development process. Maybe it's a consulting business. What pathway do you take a customer through so they understand the exact expectations of what your product delivers? Or maybe it's a completely brand new product, something that you're bringing to a market. I know for the person who asked this question, it's a brand new market to product, and it's going to take time to develop a product. And you can either expel more of your time to come up with what has to go into the product, what the design looks like, what the quantity sizings look like, and that kind of thing, or you can pay someone to go, I think this would be really good, provide suggestions, and you just decide. So that's time versus money again. And lastly, platform. How are you going to sell your product? So if it was some kind of e-commerce business, you're going to need some kind of website on your computer that helps you sell your product. You're going to need essentially a pathway for someone to jump on and purchase. If you have a service-based business, likely story, you're going to need a website again, but something different. You need some kind of lead platform that brings people in. You need a platform that captures people's attention, gets them to you, and deliver the service on. So you need a platform to sell your product on as well. So keeping it really simple. When you break down a business to think about, how you should expend your time, energy, money, and resources, you should think about 3 things. Awareness and attention, so your marketing, your product, so actually what you're actually selling, and 3, the platform that you're selling it through. Really, really important. All have to provide a very seamless customer experience so your customer is very, very happy to purchase. Okay? Now, relating this back to cost, I've personally started a lot of businesses, and I started my first businesses when I was a student. It had to be a lean business model. I guess the main thing here, like that's the main point that I can generalize for people to understand and consume and grow from, that you can play off time versus money, and you can invest your time more, so you have to pay people less, but at the same time there's also the element of, are you doing it as best as possible? In some areas you are going to have to pay to get the proper guidance to not fall on your face as much. I've definitely learned myself that I personally like to do a lot of things myself, not only from a timely manner, but I like to understand the whole process. So I'd rather invest a bit more time there than rather invest cash and have someone do that for me. So I hope that has been super helpful in helping you understand exactly how to get a business started with a tight budget. I really hope it provides some clarity as to like what certain elements you can control, what things may be better to outsource and complete yourself, because through self-awareness you're going to understand that you do some things better. Maybe you're really good at social media. Maybe you should handle the marketing, organic traffic side of things rather than paying someone to do marketing or paying a platform to do marketing, because that's a specialty area of yours and it's actually going to help business a lot more. But then when it comes to product management, getting some other place to build the product for you might actually be useful, rather than you going through multiple trials and whatnot, because that's going to take a long time, and they may have a process and system in place already that allows them to go, all right, this is the product we're landing on. It's going to work really well, and because they have experience in it, they're going to have less trials before they see success, because there's an underlying experience there. So wrapping up episode number 7, I hope that's been super helpful. If you are in the business entrepreneurial space, let me know what you think below in the comments, and as always, if you'd love to support the page, I would absolutely love it if you smash the subscribe button below. Would absolutely love all the support, and I look forward to chatting soon. Catch you tomorrow, everybody, in episode number 8. See ya.